Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
You're listening to TFG Football.
What's up, everyone? Here we are. That's because of the fast forward tune. Because let's just jump
Derby.
into. Let's jump into.
It's Derby.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's what.
Season's first Derby.
Yeah. Well, that's why Chiranjit is here already with his Mariners t-shirt and everything, and of course putting on his neutral face. We also have Kevin in the studio. We won't ask Chiranjit anything as of now.
It's Derby.
He'll just keep giving those sound effects in between, just reminding me that we have to get to the Derby match quick. Well, a long weekend once again. There's an action-packed weekend coming up, but most of them look like probably a one-sided affair. But
Except the Derby.
Yes, it is. Well, not tonight, but a few hours from now, it's an early kickoff. Just one match today. Aizawl are taking on Churchill Brothers. Now, Aizawl did lose the last match. They could have either drawn or probably won it against Mohun Bagan, but it was a close match. 2-3 they lost. But I think this is a good opportunity for them to get back to their winning ways, right, Kevin?
I think what they will have also in mind is Aizawl that Mohun Bagan will be playing East Bengal in the Derby, and both of them are top of the table, so first and second. So they really don't want to lose out points over here that can really hamper their good run that they've done till now. So their full concentration will be to get maximum points from here and hope that the Derby turns out a draw. So Kingsley will be important over here. He's been doing a commendable job, and so will be Adil Khan for Churchill. Because I feel Adil Khan is the topmost player for Churchill right now, the way he's handling his defence. And he's the only sensible player who does not let in free kicks on the top of the box. So that will be important for Churchill. And look at Churchill. If they lose this one and the bottom place teams, Minerva, and Chennai. If they grind out a win or a draw, Churchill are back where they were starting, back in the bottom of the table. So, kind of interesting match, but
they're playing. Aizawl is playing at home. So
it's difficult to beat them. It's difficult. They've. I don't think they've lost points at home, and another game over here will really
just to get them back.
Yeah, and Aizawl have a knack of scoring and conceding late.
Yeah.
We've seen that recently.
Yeah.
So keep an eye till the last whistle is blown.
Yeah, exactly. And Ashutosh and Jayesh once again will be the key players, right, for them to score, to get on the score sheet, and Khalid from the sidelines screaming, "Chalo, jaldi karo."
Acha hai.
Yeah.
No, one of the things about Churchill is that they can't maintain consistency.
Oh, you were talking.
Bengaluru FC,
I thought you were only talk in the Derby.
Where are the sound effects?
Should I shut up?
Derby.
Derby. They should, just try to get their back in order. And it's kind of unlucky not to get a win against Minerva Punjab, but it seems unlikely that they will get a point against Aizawl.
Aizawl, yeah. Clear favourites here. I'm not going to ask you the score. We are giving Aizawl the win here. Now, moving on, this would be an interesting match. Today is only one match. Tomorrow, on Saturday, that is 4:30 kickoff. Shillong is playing DSK. This would be really interesting.
Very good.
Shillong is playing at home. They're unbeaten at home so far. They've got 4 wins.
100% win record.
4 wins at home. But DSK, on the other hand, just managed to beat, almost they defeated Bengaluru, but it was towards the end that Bengaluru came back and had a 2-all draw. But DSK are showing real good character here. So
DSK have been the unluckiest team in this season.
Yes.
Very much.
Do you think?
It is the luck factor that they've kept.
Yeah.
They are not there on the top of the table. At least close to the top.
Yeah. Do you think Dave Rogers' men will have... This would be their real challenge, playing against Shillong, where it will be tested and tried, saying that let's see how an unbeaten team at home we are playing just to regroup ourselves. Do you see anything from them coming up?
I can't really pick out any favourites over here, although you can give the home advantage to Shillong, but DSK, they are capable. They are speedy. They work on their set pieces a lot. And Dave Rogers, he has confidence in his team. So is Singh Tho.
Yeah.
He knows his players so well that I've been talking about very less changes in the starting 11.
Right.
That is the key strength that Shillong have. And playing at home, they want to get as many points as possible. So it's difficult to pick out any winner over here.
I think I mentioned tonight, not tonight. It's tomorrow. The match.
It's tomorrow. Yeah, the first game. And imagine this is like rock meets hard place or something like that. Dave Rogers, one of the few, I think the only team that has gotten a point out of both Bengaluru and Mohun Bagan so far.
Yeah.
So this is the real challenge.
Could have been more.
Could have been more easily. But they're spending a month on the road. This is the real test.
Exactly.
And you want to see Lalianzuala Chamte, Jerry Lalianzuala go through this grind for the first time in their lives and see how they come out, because future stars, national team potential.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Do we give it a draw? Because we can't pick a winner, or do you want to give Shillong because of the benefit of doubt? They are unbeaten at home.
It's that is the thing. If you pick out winners, it will be unjust to the other team.
Yeah. So if we give it a draw then, probably.
Draw would be fair.
Yeah. DSK would be like cringing listening to this. Dave Rogers will be like, no, we don't want another
Not
draw.
again.
Well, we can just say the best team on the day wins.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Now, moving on, the other game tomorrow is at 7 o'clock. There are two matches at 7. The first, we talk about Bengaluru taking on Minerva. Now, Bengaluru playing at home will want to get back. Even they're in a situation like they want to get back to winning ways. Did we ever think that if we talk about Bengaluru at this stage?
Compare them with
Mumbai. But not so bad at least. Bengaluru playing at their own den and they would want to win, right? They're playing against Minerva. Now, we underestimated Minerva against Mumbai, but you know what? We saw what they did. But is it likely that they do it against Bengaluru?
No, we've seen Chennai City do very well against the stronger sides. So it's possible that Minerva also comes up with some game plan. It's difficult to stop Bengaluru. We know that they're capable. It's just not clicking together in this season. And they're not just involved in the I-League. There are other games, also other cups that they're involved. So that loss against the qualifying stages is still on their minds. They want to get that off. They want to concentrate getting back the title in their hands. Right now, it's far from their reach.
Yeah.
So they want to stay in the top 3 at least. So it's like how Chiranjit calls it, redemption. They want to get back.
Do you see, Chiranjit, this will also be a test for Bengaluru?
No. They're back home. They will just win.
Okay.
I mean, Minerva Punjab, they have a good chance of winning the under-16 title later today.
Yeah.
This is not their day.
Yeah.
Okay. Bengaluru FC have suffered enough. This is the kind of game you need for an easy comeback. You just find your rhythm again.
But then if you're not able to score against Minerva, it will be like an alarm bell sounding.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
There's like a 10% chance of that happening.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So we pick Bengaluru here as the winner, right? Now the final match for tomorrow is the other match at the same time is Chennai playing Mumbai. Do you even say something?
New coach, new team.
Yeah, against an old team.
The story is similar, but Chennai City will have a hard run because mid-season, it's not even mid-season, just a couple of games into the season, and they've changed the coach. It's difficult to understand what was the reason behind that. So they might take a couple of games to get the team back in the vision of.
But I think they've got a good team to get back to that top against a miserable Mumbai FC. I mean, they have a chance. There is a chance. They're playing at home, and only if this Chiranjit talks about T. Regan, only if he's given a chance. The new coach is coming, so probably some changes there that can help tank up there, and do wonders.
I think what Chennai City are lacking is they are not able to carry the first half performance into the second half as well.
Right.
If you notice, they've played excellently in the first half of against many teams.
Yeah.
It's the second half that is the problem for them.
So I think they definitely need a good pep talk during the halftime break so that they come back and perform, if not better, but at least at the same level that they did in the first half.
Rohit Ramesh, this is your cue.
Yeah. Well, what do you have to say about Mumbai?
What do you say?
5 losses. And then, now what? They are playing Chennai.
Yeah, it's a high time the goals start coming and goals stop being conceded. Else you're going to fight the relegation battle already.
Yeah. And I don't think that if that is the case, then no one can beat Khalid in that terms of getting the team back. Then that will be a real test for Santosh
That will be
Kashyap.
a panic setting in.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we're fighting against relegation. We don't have Khalid.
Yeah.
What to do now?
So who do we give the win here?
Chennai, hopefully, because
I think
for
Chennai,
the
yeah.
form that they had recently and the strength that they've shown, against the stronger sides. Let's hope they are able to be consistent in the first half and second half as well.
The Yellow Brigade out there will be cringing at the moment. One of them one of them who's in our office as well. So imagine him listening to us, listening to the show. Now is the time. What Chiranjit has been saying for so long, the sound effects that you heard. Now you will hear him talk more. Only him and another East Bengal fan.
Yes, so this is what we decided, that so much hype is going into this game.
Yeah.
So we're not going to preview it at all.
Yeah.
So instead, I caught up with this guy, East Bengal lifelong fan, because lifelong fan is the benchmark when it comes to East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. If you didn't start from day one of your life, you don't qualify. So it's this guy's name is Trinath Banik. He's editor at FeverPitch.in, so another journalist, and obviously.
So here we have two journalists talking about their favorite clubs.
Yeah, and
having a banter.
Yeah, the banter had to be toned down majorly, because first it's in English. Most of the emotion and the particular catchwords don't translate.
Yeah.
And secondly, this is a family audience show, so all that had to be done. So we thought we would have like a short and sweet one, but again, you start talking to an East Bengal fan, always happens to me that
it never happens.
No,
it can probably be short but not sweet.
No, it what happens is that you start talking about, oh, you were in that game too, I was in that game too, all that stuff. So you just start discovering things from the other angle. So basically that happened, and we cut it down to some extent. It was a 45-minute conversation. Obviously, we can't put the whole thing out there. So listen to it. Probably the best bits.
Yeah. I mean, thank you. By the way, thank you for us taking us, taking the burden off our shoulders of previewing the match.
It's Derby.
Yeah, exactly. Let's dive into the conversation without wasting much time.
So, Trinath, you have been a lifelong East Bengal supporter, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, what was it? Handed down by family, or just got into it independently?
Yeah, actually, my father my father is a big East Bengal fan also. So, I used to go to the stadium with my father, and then it came to my blood also, like supporting East Bengal, and then it's like a genetic kind of thing. So, apart from East Bengal, I don't think that kind of emotions, that kind of passions I can attach to any team.
You've been watching derbies for 10 years now, right?
That I actually don't remember, because I used to watch some derbies in NFL, if I remember. So it must be somewhere around 2005, 6, sometime before the I League, I League for sure.
Okay, so you were there when we beat you 5-3.
Yeah, I was there, and I was there in the stadium, and I was also there when we beat you by 4-0 also.
Okay.
And we are also there when Mohun Bagan team with the squad after the first.
Oh yeah, come on. That was. Did you see that red card given to Odafa? And did you see the crowd situation? Somebody could have died had that match gone on.
Yeah, but somebody could have died, but that's the fault of Mohun Bagan fans, right? They have threw some stones, and then that to their own.
Yeah, that happened. That happened. They wanted to hit the referee. Yeah. Yeah. So,
but that's not the way.
Yeah, that's not the that's not the way. That's not the way when East Bengal fans lost to Peerless, I think, and Kolkata Football League in East Bengal ground, and they started throwing stones into their own place as well.
Yeah, it happens. So I agree on that. If we are on that part also, we could have also done that the same. But since it's done by Mohun Bagan, we also we have to back this. We have to be against them. That's all. Yeah,
true. So ahead of the derby, feeling confident?
Yes, I am always a bit of confident ahead of the derby, but I feel every derby is 50-50%. You can't predict which team is going to win or which team is going to lose. But I have the I have the positive feeling of our game to win. So, but it's like again thing. It's like a 50-50. One move from the wings, one move from the middle of the corridor, the match changes and all that's happened.
One stat I'm gonna throw at you. Mohun Bagan have never lost a derby when Sony Norde has been on the side.
Yeah, but that's I can also show you on stat also. So we have not scored a goal in the derby also.
Yeah, but come on, he doesn't have to score. He's a winger. He can assist. He can provide passes. He can draw the defender away. He can help the number in n number of ways. So he can help the team.
I like to, frankly speaking, I have biggest respect to Sony Norde and his play. But keeping in mind that Sony Norde being never lost in a derby, that I think this stat is going to be changed like this in this derby in Siliguri. So I think you don't have to throw the for next time. I think that Edu levels to stop Plaza. It will be like
Edu himself probably not. So see, Edu will probably have to be that henchman and follow the ball, because you guys have two strikers who can knock it in, right? Plaza and Whitson. So I would say put more emphasis on Whitson in this game.
Yes, because he can score the goals, he can pass the ball to Plaza can score.
Yeah, somebody is going to have to be on Whitson duty. Maybe Pronoy plays a bit further deeper.
Pronoy or Senas. So,
yeah, Anas as well. Let's see.
And what about the crowd? What about the Mohun Bagan fans?
Yeah, I was actually coming to that. So can you guys please learn to spell Mohun Bagan Athletic Club properly?
Yes, that was a mistake by our East Bengal officials, and like the same Mohun Bagan did with the AFC Cup and the ACL kind of thing. They wrote the ACL.
Oh, come on! That was not on the ticket. That was on the press pass. And you know how lax, like AC the qualifier stages are. Like I covered from the ground ACL qualifier last year. You know that advertisement board they have at the back when they're doing press conference. You don't even have to do that during the qualifiers. So you don't have to keep that logo wala ball in front of the player and the coach. You don't have to have designated special passes. So what Mohun Bagan did, I think, is they recycled last year's passes.
The previous.
Yeah, because they want to save plastic, you know. Yeah,
that's the excuses.
Yeah, this is the environmental step. We're going to basically see a quarter derby. 100,000, 1/4 of it, right? So just tell me about
the serious question is since Mohun Bagan got the 2,000 tickets, will that be the 2,000 fans will be present in the stadium, or will be only 100 of it?
Yeah, everybody is traveling. I have seen some 15-20 fan groups already arranging for travels, and there will be some of the local fans coming as well. So it's gonna be taken easily, and a lot of Mohun Bagan fans will end up sitting in East Bengal galleries. And
last time the same thing happened.
Last time same thing happened. Yeah.
In the Siliguri. And there is they're about to start some fighting and all, and police came in between them
Yeah. So last time it didn't get worse simply because East Bengal won. After horrible penalty decisions and everything.
The same thing happened with the Mohun Bagan also. They missed the penalty, and that was also a controversy. That entire penalty given against Luciano Sabrosa, that was an atrocity that let East Bengal take the lead. Then the coach was already suspended. The second assistant coach was also thrown out. Yeah, for 8 matches.
Yeah, because he spoke the truth. He had the guts to say the truth.
I know. We also supported that time. East Bengal fan also supported Sabrosa regarding part of this Bengal fan, not everyone.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
So let me tell me about 3 best derbies you've seen.
Okay, so if I say 3 best, then I have to first start with the this 4-0 hammering in 2015.
Oh, come on, that was
in
CFL.
September.
That was
Okay,
CFL.
so you have to mention that I have like in All India, right?
Yeah, no, you can say that. You can say that. I'm just saying that doesn't. That match happened. East Bengal won. Yeah. I'm just saying it doesn't matter as much because it was CFL and Mohun Bagan doesn't really take it seriously.
Yeah, till they won the I-League, right? Till they won the I-League.
They won the I-League because we simply played reserves.
Yeah, because from 2010 and 2014, Mohun Bagan used to take Kolkata League very seriously. They are like building their best team possible and they're desperate to win the CFL, which they never succeed. And later they got to win the I-League. They are saying it's not really matters to them. No,
that's the reality because all the best players, the first team players, they go out to play ISL. So
the same thing happened for East Bengal also, right?
Yeah, but no, not exactly in the same way. You guys still had quite a few. You guys still had quite a few players.
And Mohun Bagan had just some Colonel Glenn also there, right? In 2015.
2015, was he there? Was he playing?
Yeah. He was playing. The World Cup is playing in that derby, which you are saying Mohun Bagan hasn't taken that seriously. So there is some World Cup is playing in that match for Mohun Bagan.
Okay.
Yeah, you can always take the fact.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't our best team in any way. We didn't really try to put up a high budget title charging team ever. I don't think we've done that in the last 3-4 years.
In Kolkata League, right?
Yeah, in Kolkata League, we've just not done that. See, every other country you look at it, the local league is treated as play the under 23, play the reserves, the academy graduates. Nobody really only East Bengal takes it seriously because that's the only title you can win these days.
These days means 2013 to 2016, right?
Yeah. I mean, not really. The last 3-4 years, last 5 years actually.
Yeah, last 3-4 years. Why past 5 years? So you won the federation, right? You should remember.
Yeah, but that was 2012.
That's the 2012. That's the gateway of playing AFC Cup. So it's like All India. We won the 2012 Fed Cup. It's not about 5 years.
It's almost 5 years now. This is 2017.
Yeah, it's started. Right? Okay. So coming back to the best I-League derby, and the I-League to be precise, you are asking. So do you remember any derby that happened in 2012 where Harmanjit Khabra header from a great free kick?
Oh no, there was one. There was one that happened, and it almost happened, right?
Yeah, it almost happened. That's only because Mohun Bagan withdrew that team, which is I don't remember any team does in some serious competition like the I-League. They left the field on a match during this derby.
Oh come on, East Bengal! Do you want me to count off the times East Bengal have quit during a match?
You're asking about the present series, right? So don't go to that 1920, 1930, 1970s. So don't go. If you go that too, I can also highlight 5-0 hammering at 1925. Do you want me to do that? No.
No, I'll just bring out the 5-3 hammering in 2009, right?
Yeah, it's regarding there is a silly joke that we used to pass to each one. 5-0 is 5-3 equal to Mohun Bagan fans. So they thought that 5-0 is equal to 5-3. Is it so?
Come on, it's 5 goals.
But you also considered 3.
Who cares? We won, no? It's 5 goals.
Yeah, but
it's 3 points.
Yeah, it's 3 points is a different issue.
Yeah, 3 points and 5 goals.
Yeah, and also conceding 3 goals.
Yeah, who cares about how many goals were conceded? We scored 5 goals. You scored 5 goals, we scored 5 goals. 3 points. Yeah. And it was in I-League. So it immediately carries more weight than the 1975 match.
That was IFSL, right? I think IFSL. There are a lot of derbies. I like to mention one derby that I traveled 600 kilometers to Siliguri. That was last year.
Okay.
I think in the month of April.
Yeah.
Not because of the results or not because of the 3 points we got. only because of the travel, like the travel
Yeah.
to 600 kilometers and watching a derby. That was the first experience of my life. I can say.
So that was the first time you traveled for East Bengal.
No, travel for the derby. Yeah, it's going to.
So have you watched other away matches before?
I watched one away match. I think in the Shillong.
Yeah.
I watched one away match. And then I never traveled to Bengaluru and never traveled to Goa. Yeah, I have seen away matches, but I have seen the derby for the first time outside Kolkata. So, have you been to any derby except Kolkata?
Outside Kolkata, so far Siliguri, the only one.
Oh. So you were there last time?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you must be beside the VIP box.
I was in the first box. Which Indian players are you looking forward to on
in this derby? I am desperately looking to see, you can say, Nikhil Pujari and Subhasis Bose. And because both are under 22, okay. So it's like it will be as it is for both of them. Like whether Nikhil Pujari can overlap and score a goal, whether Subhasis Bose can handle his run, because it would be a battle between Nikhil Pujari and Subhasis Bose, right? In the left bank of the Mohun Bagan. So I would love to see both of them. I like, yes, there is JJ and there is Mehtab and there is many Indian players which is like well established, but I am very keen to see both of them. But I also have some keen eye on Anas. Like he used to be number one Indian defender and he'll be playing his first Kolkata Derby. So it'll be interesting to see how he copes with the gallery pressure, you must say. It's like he's a great defender, but what will happen if like gallery is like vocal and like so that's the
one of the things that happens is in derby is that any time like a club has too many players who's playing the derby for the first time, they sort of succumb to pressure. Right? Because you can't really have too many players who are just like doing this for the first time. You don't get any they don't get any grounding. That's what happened in the 4-0 match.
Yeah,
right.
That's because too many new players got introduced in the derby and then like
because this is not something. But do you think that factor will work, because this is not Salt Lake Stadium and this is like 25,000 people?
Yeah, but in those 25,000 people, there will be a portion captured by East Bengal archers of around 100 200 people who will be traveling from Kolkata, and they could give some environment of around 50,000 people.
Okay.
So they would be vocal.
So aren't they like weren't they picking up fights with other East Bengal fans at Barasat?
That you don't call as a fight. Like I understand what happened actually. Like we are chanting and we are dancing kind of thing when it's like match was 0-0.
Yeah.
And some people is like from sitting beside the blocks and they're saying that sit down quietly and then enjoy the match, like something kind of like Kolkata environment. It's like not like Bengaluru, not like Mumbai where people used to sing, chant and all. It's not like everywhere. Like same thing happened to Kolani also during the CFL. Like people are chanting, singing from the lower portions of the block, lower portions of the gallery, and people are quite like vocal just to sit down and then don't shout too much, don't just to watch the match and kind of thing. So we decided to have a separate block and then we will sit down in the behind the goal post kind of thing. We want to give a tough time to Devjit Majumdar. You can assure that. Like the Amrinder have got, like Amrinder and Finit. Like Finit was scoring so many goals, right? He must be around 6 goals in I-League. But after this match, I don't think he scored any goals. It's like we are still in his dreams kind of thing.
So one of the factors that always plays a role in I-League derbies is that the team that's leading always seems to get a shock at the derby. Okay, in the title race.
Okay.
Like when you guys
correct.
Yeah, you guys were about to win the league and we held you at Salt Lake Stadium. You lost the league in 2013-14. And last season as well, that defeat to East Bengal sort of destabilized the whole title charge. So do you think
because Mohun Bagan was leading that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think similar thing can be happen to you this time?
It's like quite a valid question, quite a valid analysis. And I remember many derbies where like Mohun Bagan was quite ahead of them. Like they're playing some Odafa is there, kind of so many players were there with Katsumi there, and yet we still managed to beat them. So it's like I think in this point of time, no team is like edged. So it's quite 50-50 kind of thing. Mohun Bagan also playing game with the same points than East Bengal. So it's like if they played the extra game, we would have been the same point. So no team is that you can say is like way ahead. But I have the little bit ahead in the derby. That's only because of the plaza effect, like the X effect. But anything could happen in the derby. Like I am confident because I am a Bengal fan, but I also know anything could happen. Like a solo run by Sony Nobby kind of thing, a good cross from Praveer Das from the right. Anything could like a long range from Seinaj thing, then anything could happen.
Well, it's the first derby of the season, and there you heard the two people talking about their favourite clubs, having a little banter over there. Some deep discussion, emotions pouring out. That's how it is. I mean, it's football at the end of the day. And, here I should say it is war. It's more than football over here, definitely. And like they said, I think even we agree, me and Kevin and all the others who are listening to our show will agree, that it's difficult to pick a winner. I mean, there's a lot of things running around, First of all, they're not even playing at either of their home teams, It's in Siliguri, and there won't be much crowd watching like we've seen. Like,
it's
the
going
house
to be
packed.
a sellout crowd, but just 25,000.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. No, not the 1 lakh or the overflowing crowd that we see.
The quarter derby.
Yeah. So we see this match on Sunday. So 4:35 kickoff, and in case if you're out of Calcutta and you're out of Siliguri, wherever you are traveling, or if you tend to miss any of these matches, especially the derby, you can catch on our website, thefangrass.com, because we are here to give you the live updates, right? Yeah. And now that's all, folks.
Parting 2 facts.
Okay.
1. Mohun Bagan have never lost a derby where Sony Node has played.
Okay.
2. East Bengal have never lost a derby at Siliguri.
Yes.
The first one was in 1988, 1-1 draw. The second one was last season, 2-1 victory. So these are 2 unbeaten records that the clubs will be coming in to defend.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then all the players, everyone out there, East Bengal and Mohun Bagan fan, will be having their fingers crossed and having a heavy, heavy breath till Sunday night, I would say. Probably by Sunday 7:30, around 6:37, somebody will be cringing, somebody will be happy, or either of.
Let's just hope nobody will be going to a hospital.
Yeah.
That's the biggest concern.
Yes, because as I said, it's war. It's not just football. Now, if you're listening to our show on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe to our channel, and thank you for so much, sharing your thoughts and showing us your love. Keep doing that, and comment. That's how we build, conversation, and we would love to hear from you. Now, you can also listen to our show on Audio Boom, SoundCloud, iTunes, etc. If you want to talk to us directly, you can do that. Chiranjit Oja, Boza _ for Kevin. I'm on Twitter, Matthew 94. Have a great day. Cheers. Enjoy the match. Come back to us next week. Have fun. It's Derby. Yay. Cheers.
Derby.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcasts, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcasts galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.